Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today, we're going to listen to some Stevie Wonder, and I'm excited. Stevie Wonder is always, you never really know what you're going to get into, but it's going to be great. That's what I've learned from my run-ins with Stevie Wonder. We did some full album reactions, Alexia and I, and we were just blown away. The full album that we did, it's on Patreon if you want to check it out. Just the first song, So High. Oh my lord. But yeah, I think I've been listening to Stevie Wonder. I mean, I know of him since an early age, and I think the first song I've ever heard, and I've never really re-listened, and maybe I should do like a re-listen to the song. And everybody knows this. I Just Called to Say I Love You. I remember my parents and I, we were in Fuerteventura, and we were in a lobby of a hotel, and they played that song, and I never forget, the song. And I don't know, maybe like 6 or 7 or 8 years old, and I was like, man, this song, and I never forgot it. Even though I just listened to it once, and then maybe 10 years after, or 12 years after, even more, I heard it again. I was like, oh my God, I never knew this was Stevie Wonder. So he's been obviously, kind of like in and out of my life, this artist. But, and even when we did the reaction to We Are the World, what a guy, what a guy. And he's always smiling. He's always in a good mood. It's just wonderful. So I'm really stoked to listen to this. So this is a request by JK. Thank you so much. We're gonna do a song. Let's pull it up here. I don't know why I closed Spotify, but yeah, I wanted to thank JK for sponsoring the video. I wanted to thank him, for continuing to sponsor this channel and showing his love and appreciation to what we do here. Alexia and I know there's a lot of videos where you say, oh damn, like why is Alexia not in it? But it's like she would love to, but it's just impossible. It's too many videos, it's too much time that we don't have, so I just do them because I can on the side. And but trust me, everything that I love and everything that's amazing, she gets to hear, which is almost everything, pretty much like 98% of the music. And of course, it's always a question of time, so, but yeah, I just wanted to thank you, JK, because even though I'm not doing marathons, I'm taking a little bit of a break from that. It was just very stressful. I know I've told you guys I was going to release a video, which I did record. It's on YouTube. I just don't find the time to release it. I just don't want to release it in the middle of, when I usually schedule other stuff like the dance or just it's a very cool video. It's nothing tragic or dramatic. It's just me explaining why I'm taking a break from them, and it's because of the system that YouTube has put up, and it's back to normal. Trust me, it's back to normal. So and I think it's even better, but it's just like the time that goes into making a marathon is brutal. And I was just doing too many, and I think I needed a break from that. So yeah, today we're gonna do a little bit of a so this is the album Hotter Than July from 1980, and I love the cover. And we're gonna do a little bit of a bleed in. We are gonna play a song, and it's gonna bleed into pretty much. So the way this is recorded is obviously one song, but it has 2 titles. So it's like the A and B version of, like, for example, like a Yes song, right? Or Dream Theater or whatever. So we're going to start it off here with Did I Hear You Say You Love Me? And then it's going to basically just bleed into All I Do. So so that's the the medley. That's what JK told me. It's a medley. And without further ado, man, I can't wait, because I know that everything that Stevie touches turns to gold, man. Awesome. I mean, the guy is just a legend. I love, the whole. There was like this compilation. Maybe I should pull that up one day and react to it with Alexia. Everyone who has ever said that Stevie Wonder is faking, that he's blind, and Stevie Wonder, of course, is like, obviously he gets a kick out of it as well. But it was just amazing. The amount of awareness this person has, that he took Ray Charles to the bathroom in We Are the World in the documentary. He took him to the bathroom. Two blind men, but I think he has some kind of vision. I don't know if you've ever seen Daredevil, that he sees just with sound. He knows where the corners are. He knows where the walls are. He doesn't really need his eyes. And that's why it's a gift, yes. I don't know. I don't know what I think that would be the only thing that I could live with. Like, if I would lose my eyesight, I think I could live with it, because I could still listen to music, and I could still play, and I could still talk and feel other things. I think that's what I would miss the least, And that's kind of weird to say, but I think I would come to terms with that. I couldn't imagine going deaf. I could not live with, like, being deaf, because I need music. I need sound. I need it's just, I guess, as a musician. But well, here we go. This is like the longest intro ever, but hey, this is the channel. This is what you signed up for, It's about people expressing what they feel. Alexia and I, we like to talk, and that's what it is. So here we go with Did I Hear You Say You Love Me? And then All I Do. Here we go. 1980, Stevie Wonder. Let's go. love it. It has that funkiness. It has that soul. I love the horn section. I love the backing vocals. I love that. Yeah, it has that soul, and it's just that voice. There's something about him, and this is 1980s. Stevie Wonder. It's man, it's wonderful. I'm reading about this a little bit here on Wikipedia. I always like to pull up Wikipedia. It's like a sort of like almost like a little vice of mine. I like to read. I'm very interested in stuff, and and there's so many names that come up. Quincy Jones, and it's just BB King and people that were James Taylor involved in this project. And then we see some little Michael, that because of the music label, Motown, and the style and everything. And then I see something about here, happy birthday, and I was like, oh my god, because it's so funny. My brother, he did this like 3 years ago when we were in Mexico, and he's happy birthday to ya, happy birthday. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, what is this? Like, I'm like obviously very, I'm very happy that he's singing happy birthday, but instead of like happy birthday to, that, he's like happy birthday to ya, but at all like the volume. We're in Mexico, nobody cares. And he's like singing this version of happy birthday, and I was like, did you just make up like happy birthday? And I asked him like, I think 2 days after, because I was just like, well, that was bizarre, but it sounded really cool. Like he improvised his own little happy birthday song. I didn't know that it was him, and then I did look it up. Is there like a happy birthday version I don't know about? And it's on this album, so perfect. I wanted to pause before the bleed over of the song, because I don't want to just I want it to happen without any interruption. So far, I mean, everything, the lick in this is beautiful. Very catchy, it grabs you, it pulls you in. It has this hook. I don't know. I don't remember it right now, but we'll be right there. We'll be back. I can't believe that this song doesn't have more, more views. But yeah, let's cross over into All I Do, and I hope you're having fun. Let's go. What a song, man. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful fade out, very short. I love how the song started, you know, very bassy. But let me see. It's it's number 2 on the record. But look at all the stuff that Stevie Wonder does on the record. Just him. I mean, he does the lead vocals, synthesizer. He plays the drums on this track. He plays the Fender Rhodes on this. He plays a bass synthesizer, not on this, but again on the record, a clavinet, a ARP. I saw it's a huge machine with hundreds of knobs. I mean, you know, how can he know? This is a vocoder. I don't know how to pronounce it. Harpsichord, Celesta, the harmonica, the keyboards, kabaza, the bells, hand claps, flute synthesizers, bass melodeon. Like, are you serious? I mean, this guy, you know, has no limits. It's like, I want something that sounds like this. I've heard this. I want that, you know? It's like there's no, it's always going to sound a little bit different. And I love how when it faded into, when it crossed over or bled into All I Do, that bassy sound was just amazing. Where's the bass player? There's string arrangements is on the next one, Rocket Love. Where's the bass player on this? Bass guitar. But it looks like Stevie Wonder played the bass. There was no bass guitar. Let's see. It looks like there was no bass guitar on this because of the keyboards. Man, what a great dream. What a great song, man. What a great album. What a great sound. Recorded in 79 and 80. That must have been so crazy, you know, to when it, like, I remember the year 2000, you know, when that happened. Like, I guess you guys must remember so well when 1980 happened. Like, you're finally through the 70s. And I don't think, I don't know if that was like a thing to be happy about. I think it was exciting to be in the 80s, but the 70s were amazing, you know. But yeah, this came out a day before my birthday, September 29th. Remember, guys, September 30th, my birthday. But yeah, I mean, this is just, you know, Stevie Wonder is just a perfect combination of jazz and you know, funk, soul, you know, I don't know, everything, you know, blues, jazz. I said jazz already. But he can also be the, you know, poppy, you know, I think everything that he does is super well produced. It's done with a lot of attention to detail and a lot of love to music, and it's a lot of respect. And everybody who has ever played with him, I'm sure, is just giving the best they can, because it must be an honor to work with this man, you know, even back 40 years ago. Because, I mean, like I said, you know, like everything I've ever heard of this man is good. I think this little medley here was wonderful. And let me know what you guys think. You know, of course, put something in the comments. I think that's our bread and butter, you know, to hear from you. What did you think of the songs? Where were you in 1980? Did you hear this on the radio? Did you buy the CD? CD, I'm sorry. There were no CDs. Did you buy the vinyl or the cassette? And yeah, what do you think of Stevie Wonder? And then what do you think about that story I told you, the happy birthday? But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, everyone, you know, for being part of the channel. Also, the other channel that we have in Spanish, if you want to check it out, it just today became a month old, and we're already at almost 5,000 subscribers. If you want to check it out, if you like music and you don't care about the language, it's really good music, mostly from Argentina, Mexico, Chile, Spain. So far, we really want to encapsulate all Latin, you know, America, and also Spanish-speaking countries in Europe. And maybe some, you know, Portuguese from Brazil and Portugal. I don't know, you know, whatever. But yeah, check that out as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, JK. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And yeah, like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. And subscribe to the channel, of course. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.